After his return to Hiroshima, Wakaji established the Hiroshima Photography Studio in the Naka Ward at the center of the city, and it was a success. He took portraits of individuals, the staple of any studio, and he also did advertising and other commercial assignments for companies and for the Japanese military, who had a training base in Hiroshima. And he continued to make art photographs, shooting the city itself and its people, sometimes in sweeping landscapes or in more intimate views of individuals on the street, working and playing. He documented civic ceremonies such as parades, cultural events, and private celebrations like weddings and graduations. In many ways, he became for Hiroshima what Toyo Miyatake was for Little Tokyo. Photographic supplies became scarce during the war, and at one point too scarce for Wakaji to continue. In 1944, he closed his studio, where he and his family also lived. They moved with all their belongings and his photographs to his father's home in a small town at the outskirts of Hiroshima. Wakaji's former studio had been located less than 1,000 feet from the famous T-Bridge that in 1945 was used as the target for the atomic bomb. Wakaji's studio building was destroyed in the bombing, but because he had moved his photographs out of Hiroshima, his work survived the war. After Wakaji's death in 1965, his photographic legacy, stored in boxes in his father's house, languished for decades. Finally, a grandson opened them. There, in those boxes, were what is now considered the largest known photographic archive of Hiroshima before the atomic bombing. The photographs are a loving tribute to a city and its people, and the images include many important landmarks, such as the Dome Building and the T-Bridge. In fact, when visitors first enter the Hiroshima Memorial Peace Museum, they are greeted with mural-sized photographs of those landmarks taken by Wakaji Matsumoto.